Om. Let me see. Hari Om. Namo Namaha. Sarvebhyah. A bowing greetings to each one of you in my channel Holistic Health with Dr. Dev. So we are back to our Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutations practice. As you can see, the mat is ready. I just want to introduce to you a little about this series. This is 108 days of Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutations challenge. And today we are on our 55th day out of 108 days. So a warm welcome to each one of you in this session of 55th day of Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutations challenge. And for today's agenda, of course, there will be the Sun Salutations that we will practice together. And if you are ready also, if you are having a break, let's practice together. So we will practice Sun Salutations together. And I also want to mention that towards the end, at the end, I will be discussing something very fundamental to yoga. Whoever is enthusiast in the science of yoga, a very fundamental thing we will be discussing at the end of this session, which is the 8 limbs of yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga. We will be discussing towards the end. First, we will do our practice, a few rounds of the Sun Salutations practice at the end, the discussion. And as you know, in each and every session, I try to bring in some sort of nuggets of wisdom, some gems of wisdom that we learn in every session. In this session also, we will be doing it towards the end. So let's begin with our Sun Salutation practice. I hope the mat is visible to you and it's clear, and I hope my audio is also clear. So let's get straight into our practice. 12 postures in the Yogasana practice, starting with gentle shakes, waking up the body. Awakening each and every cell, preparing them for this practice, for this holistic practice, which includes your body, your breath, your intentions, and to nourish your spirit. Shaking the hands, shaking the knees, keeping your knees soft so that it's bending. Gently rotating the neck 360 degrees in one side and then to the other. Undulating the spine. And gently coming to a pause. Now we begin to our sequence of 12 asanas, and please watch the video of 53rd session. Please watch that. I have mentioned the names, the English and the Sanskrit names of each one of these postures. Let me see if everything, if people can see and hear me. Yeah, if you can see and hear me, that's fine. If you cannot, please write in the chat. I will look at your chat. Welcome everyone again. Warm welcome to each one of you. So let's begin the asana practice. 12 postures, starting with pranam asana. Feet are hip distance apart. Okay, straight feet, both feet pointing forward. Press your palms together. Feel an uprise going through the crown of the head and going downward to the floor. So it's an union of the opposites. Hatha, sun and the moon. The union of the opposites, okay, energetically. The sun energy and the moon energy. So here, feel the forces rising up and down along the spine. Pranamasana. Inhale up. Urdhva Hastasana. raised arms pose. Exhale, bend your knees slightly, exhale all the way, forward bend. Padahastasana or Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Inhale the right leg back. Anjaneyasana or monkey pose, also called Ashwasanchalanasana, where your hands are like this. Okay? Exhale, coming to Phalakasana or plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Rise up, Cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukho Shwanasana. Right leg up. Bring the right leg forward. Again, monkey pose or high lunge pose here. A variation of that. Exhale, come forward. Inhale up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Pranamasana. So this was first round, first cycle. Now second cycle, second round. Left leg back. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Rise up. I'm coming to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog this time. Exhale. Left leg up. Bring it forward. Anjaneyasana, monkey pose. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale up. Exhale, Pranamasana. So, right side, left side together is the first round. Now, I just want to mention a very important point here. The important point is you might see some variations in the postures. Okay, you might see some variations in the posture in terms of, let me see the chats. Okay, hello, welcome. You will see some variation in the postures in different places. I want to let you know that these postures are variations of the original sequence. For example, I was in the monkey pose, right? I was in the monkey pose with arms up like that, leg behind. So many people do it as Ashwa Sanchalanasana, where arms are forward. So no need to worry, no need to think which one is right, which one is not. It's all the variations of the different asanas. Okay, so some asanas are more are demanding more flexibility. Some asana are more on the moderate side. So no need to be worried about whether you are doing the right kind of asana or whether you are being misled. Okay, these are all variations. So moving forward to the second and third cycle, and as you know, after the first cycle the body gets warmer, so we will do a little faster, starting with the Pranamasana. Like this. You see, now I am in the high lunge. Keep your balance. It's okay if you fall off, you come back. Left side. the third and the final round. So let's really be focused. In the previous cycle, as you saw, I did a couple of times in the intermediate way, some extra steps, but it's okay. The point is, you come back in if you fall off, okay? No need to worry. There is nothing called perfect, only progress towards perfection. Last round, last cycle. Right side, left side. Aligning the breath, creating the chi funnel, inviting the universal chi energy coming through the crown of the head. Exhale. Inviting the chi to come through this chi funnel to enter the body. Take a chi bath, prana bath. Bowing to the universal force, bow to each other. So that was our sun salutation physical postures. Now, as I promised, we will be discussing a very important point today, and that will be the Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga. I moved aside a little bit because, as you can see, the sun is scorching high up here. So right now, we will be talking about the 8 limbs of yoga. So first of all, I would like to mention that these are coming straight from the scriptures, okay? Let me see here, the charts, it's okay. All right. So these are coming straight from the scriptures. In this particular case, the 8 limbs of yoga that come from Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, which is one of the foundational texts on yoga. Another foundational text on yoga would be Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So in this particular case, the 8 limbs of yoga are mentioned in the second chapter of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, which is the Sadhana Pada. Okay, second chapter, sutra number 29. So if you have access to Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, which is available online in many places, just you have to search. Sutra 2.29, chapter 2, sutra 29, talks about Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhayaha, Ashtau Angani. Means Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. These are the 8 limbs. Now, limbs meaning they constitute the part of the whole. So let's make it very clear today. When we talk about yoga, it's just not the asanas. Very clear from the sutra itself. It has 8 limbs. So asana is one limb, and that too, it does not come at the beginning. It comes in the third point. So yama means how we connect. In short, how we connect with our society, with others. Yama. First is yama, how we connect with others. Second is niyama. Niyama is discipline, how we connect to ourselves, like it relates to us, individuals. So yama, niyama. The third one is asana. Asana is the physical postures that you are very well familiar of, right? The physical postures, what we just did was not only just physical practice, I will come to that, but of course physical practice was involved, the Hatha Yoga. So yama, niyama, asana, right? Then the fourth is pranayama, which is the breath. The breath associated with it. As you saw, when we were moving through the postures, we were moving through the breath also. Like last session and in many other sessions I have mentioned, every single time I have mentioned that you align your breath with the postures. Whenever the body is expanding, you are inhaling. Whenever the body is contracting, you are exhaling. Okay, so Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama. Pranayama is expansion stretch of the prana. In this case, loosely translating, breath. Prana is the universal life force that keeps us alive. But loosely speaking, in this case, breath. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama. Then it becomes subtler and subtler. Pratyahara. Pratyahara means withdrawal from the sensory objects. Withdraw from the sensory objects. So what are the sensory organs in our body through which we transact in this material world? So can anybody write in the chat? What are the 5 sensory organs, the Jnanendriyani? So these are Chakshu, eyes; Karna, Karna is the ears; Nasika, the smell; Jihva, the taste; and Twak, Twak is the skin. So through these 5 sensory organs, we transact through this in this materialistic world. Chakshu, Karna, Nasika, Jihva, and Twak. Now withdrawal of the engagement of the mind with the sensory organs is Pratyahara, so that we are not always running after, chasing after, achieving these sensory objects, right? Every sensory organ by itself, it does not have any meaning. When it attaches with a sensory object, when the sensory organs attaches with a sensory object in this material world, either through sight or through smell or through hearing or through tasting something or through feeling, whenever they attaches with that, that's when the sensory organs come into play. So these are the 5 sensory organs through which we transact with this material world. So withdrawal of our sensory organs from all of this is called Pratyahara. And then Dharana. I have a recent video published in my channel on Dharana particularly. The Western version of this, in modern positive psychology, they call it the state of flow. Dharana means one-pointed focus. One-pointed focus is when you lose track of time, when you lose track of what's going on around you, okay, and you are only focused about your task at hand. That is dharana. Okay, one-pointed focus. As you see, all of these previous limbs are only preparing us for this antaranga sadhana, means inward practices. Dhyana, a very popular term. 7th is the dhyana. 7th limb is the dhyana. Dhyana is very popular term in modern world. Meditation. So as you see, meditation just does not come right there. To be in a state of meditation, there are other 6 limbs in front of it. Pratyahara, first withdrawal of the senses from the sensory objects, then one-pointed focus or dharana, and only then comes the state of meditation, where we are sending our energy to some object, the object is also sending its energy to us, and we are transacting with each other. So there is a continuum flow, give back and forth flow of attention to the object of our attention, right? So dharana was one-pointed, it's coming from you to the object, but in the meditation, the object is also sending its unison with you. And then samadhi, when you and object is not different. Samadhi is the super conscious state, right? And also this is a very popular term in modern times, and people are using it anywhere and everywhere, even naming the restaurants and so on, light and not. Anyway, so samadhi is super conscious state when there is no difference between the individual and the object of concentration. Both becomes one, everything is one. So that's the state of samadhi. So these are the 8 limbs of yoga as mentioned in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, chapter 2, Sadhana Pada, sutra number 29. Yama, Niyama, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So these were our discussion for this session. I would not elongate it further. I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you have any questions, any comments regarding this practice or regarding what we discussed, please write in the comments when you are listening this later on, the recorded version. I would love for you to join in the rest of these sessions. Today is the 55th day of 108 days of sun salutations. We still have about 53 days left, right? So 53 days left, and I would love for you to join these sessions and be a part of this journey, be a part of this Surya Namaskar challenge with me. So more than 50% covered. And thank you so much, whoever has joined me so far. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so, and that like button and the notification bell notification icon, so you get all the updates as soon as it comes to you. Okay, you get it first. So thank you so much for joining. Please write me in the comment section if you have any questions, any comments. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one for your trainings, please look at my description section of my YouTube channel. You will find all the social media handles, email, and everything there. Thank you so much. Take care. Hari Om. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you for joining. Thank you.